Welcome to yet another video of Fragrance Gem, guys, and today I have 10 perfumes that are best for summers because summer is almost around the corner and a lot of people are asking me for summer fragrances. Now I have selected these perfumes randomly, so there's no specific price point, there's no specific category, niche, designer, artisan like that. I just took the perfumes that came in my hand and just reviewing them just like that. So there is no specific category, just an heads up. So first one is going to be Irma's Ventana Marine. Now there are two reasons why I consider this one for summers. First, it is a summer DNA, that is for sure. Second is just look at the color here. Now this is their take on Louis Vuitton's Imagination. You can consider this one as a budget alternative of Imagination. So let's say if you love that DNA and if you want something under budget, just make sure you try this one. And when this is I've reviewed this specifically. I'll mention the links and everything in the description. This is something that you consider if you have a limited budget, but then still want to smell like a niche and, ultra luxury perfume. Although this has some differences from the original, but then considering the price point, this is amazing for upcoming summers. The next one is by the House of Mansera, and this is Cedrat boise. Now, Cedrat boise is something that is again in from the Aventus family, and that is the reason it is extremely famous and hyped. But then, still, like it is similar to Creed Aventus, but still not similar to Creed Aventus. It has this weird relationship with that specific DNA. Although this is an amazing citrusy and pineapple kind of perfume, and the scent profile this perfume has is absolutely amazing and jolly. You are instantly gonna feel happy when you apply this perfume. The current batches are not that good. Sadly, they are not good in terms of performance. So you might want to apply them in a beast mode manner. Like make sure you do like 10 to 12 sprays, and in that way, it is going to perform amazing. But then, if you're someone who is just doing like 2 to 3 sprays, sadly, this is not going to perform on you. The recent batches I'm seeing. Apart from that, if you have a budget of 7 to 8,000 rupees, this is going to be an amazing summer companion. And the next one again is by the House of Mansera, and this is Oud Lemon Mint. Now, this is a bit challenging DNA as compared to the Cedrat boise thing because it has oud. Okay, now there's one weird thing that I noticed about the recent batches of Oud Lemon Mint. I don't know if you have noticed, but then the oud note here in the recent batch, I have the current batch, the oud note in this batch is very, very prominent. So earlier I used to get this lemon and mint vibes prominently, but then nowadays I am getting a nice oud vibe in this one. And the oud here is like a safe woody kind of oud, not your typical skanky oud, but then still it is amazing. The combination that they did, from that entire oud and lemon and mint thing is amazing. And just look at the bottle here. People actually went crazy when this released because they just love the bottle. First of all, Mansera bottles are amazing. Second thing is that the color gradient in this one is amazing. So basically it resembles all the main ingredients in this perfume. So the dark color here is oud, something this green and yellowish thing is lemon, and the entirely blue thing is mint. So maybe this is what I feel, this is what the brand did here, and whatever they did is amazing. The fourth one on this list is Safran Colognise by Nishane, and this is again something that I say summer in a bottle. I remember wearing this perfume last year in summers, and I still remember how this performed because in scorching heat, this gave me good 6 to 7 hours. I was roaming around outside in hot scorching weather, and this still performed in an amazing manner. Now make sure that you get this one, which is Safran Colognise. There is another one with same presentation, everything same, and the name of that perfume is just Colognise, but then this is Safran Colognise, and I love this one. Amazing stuff. The bottle is amazing. Of course, Nishane is an amazing brand, and this is again a kind of perfume that is going to make you feel happy, jolly because of the citrus, because of the bergamot, because of the the saffron notes, and that is what makes this perfume extremely good, extremely wearable, and extremely jolly kind of perfume. The next one is something that you already know because of Mr. Shah Rukh Khan. Now, this is Dunhill Icon, and this is said to be something that he uses with Diptyque Thumb Down. Now, Dunhill Icon is good. It is famous kind of perfume. It was, famous, but then it got more hyped after the Shah Rukh Khan favorite perfume thing. And this is good. I mean, you can consider this as a woody and citrusy kind of perfume. It kind of gives you this green powdery kind of vibe that you can experience once you sniff this one. And the best thing here with this one is that this is available everywhere. This is inexpensive, and considering all the perfumes that we're talking here in this video, this costs around 3000 rupees for a 100 ml bottle. So in that way it is good, and the presentation is amazing. The bottle here is around 7 to 800 gram, that is for sure, because it is a heavy bottle with metal casing. The cap is heavy, and everything is good. Here you're gonna see how premium this bottle looks, and in that way it is good, and best companion for summers. Sixth one on the list is Ocean Enigma, and this is by the House of Naseem Perfumes. Now, this is the only perfume in this entire list which is alcohol-free, water-based. That means you can apply it anywhere, on your clothes, on your skin, whatever, and this is not going to affect you or your clothes, whatever, because it is water-based. So the main thing that actually creates weird situations for people, which is alcohol, is not present in this one. So in that way it is the safest of them all, and in that way it is good. Plus this house is getting a lot of hypes after the Harbhajan Singh thing, after, for the Oud Safi, for the Musk Safi thing, and after that they just boom all over India, all over the world. Considering the scent profile of this is your typical citrusy, bergamot, pineapple-ish kind of perfume, and very, very jolly, very, very safe, and safe for other people and safe for you as well, because it has no alcohol. I'm highlighting the no alcohol thing because there are a lot of people who are offended by alcohol perfumes, and for that they apply others. But then the problem with others is that others are not going to project that much. This is going to project, and that is the best option for them. The next one is Kuro. And once again, this is the most hyped perfume in fragrance community because of the resemblance of this one with Dior Sauvage. And yes, this resembles Dior Sauvage EDT, and that's it. The performance is okayish. I mean, Dior Sauvage itself is something that is going to perform like 3 to 4 hours on your clothes, and this does the same. It has more sweetness to it. Sauvage DNA is a little bit spicy, but then this has more sweetness to it. So if you're looking for a Dior Sauvage DNA which is less spicy, more safe, a little bit sweet, then go with this one. Amazing stuff considering a Dior Sauvage alternative, and considering the price point, because this comes for less than, I think, 3000 rupees, maybe around 2500 rupees, and the presentation is good. Great stuff. Next one on the list is Rasasi Hawas Ice, and you can see I have entirely dried this one down. So I have one more bottle, but then I have not opened it. Maybe I'm waiting for the right time. But then Rasasi Hawas Ice is something that I prefer more nowadays. I don't prefer Rasasi Hawas because this is potent stuff. This is more powerful stuff. This is something that people notice more. And because of the added mint note in this perfume, I think that this gets maximum number of projection on your skin or clothes. Now, I consider this one as Rasasi Hawas of the old batches. So old batches Rasasi Hawas was extremely potent. I had one bottle, sadly I sold it. I don't know why. But then consider this one. If you are buying Rasasi Hawas DNA in 2024, just make sure you get this one and just ignore original Rasasi Hawas, because that is now reformulated. And also make sure you get 2 of these bottles if you get chance and if you get good price, because they might reformulate it later on and you'll regret like I'm doing right now. So Rasasi Hawas Ice, if you're considering the Rasasi Hawas DNA, that aquatic DNA, this is Rasasi Hawas plus added minty notes. Now the next one in this list is Upsilon's Wild Blue. Now, I didn't actually add David of Cool Water because generally I, highlight David of Cool Water in almost all the videos. So people were bored with that thing. So I thought, let's give this one a try. Now, this is also the David of Cool Water DNA, but then this is a bit more potent. This is a bit more powerful. And yeah, this is a bit more aquatic, you can say. This has more mint vibes again, and if you're looking for a budget alternative of David of Cool Water, maybe for one third of the price, this is something good. Upsilon's Wild Blue, and you're gonna get this one easily. Sometimes people don't get David of Cool Water because of the unavailability and stuff, but then this will be available on Amazon and even on their official website. So make sure, if you are in love with David of Cool Water DNA, just make sure you try this one out, and you're gonna love this one. And the last one on this list is this bad boy right here. Now, this is Versace's Dylan Blue, and Dylan Blue DNA is something that a lot of people underestimate because, this is the kind of DNA that I'm pretty sure you're not gonna notice or appreciate on yourself. I mean, if you're just wearing this perfume, I mean, this is what happened with me personally. So wearing this DNA, you'll feel like this is just yet another aquatic spicy perfume, and this has nothing fancy about it. But then when you go around people, when you meet people, and when people notice this perfume on you, you are gonna know how good this perfume is. It is Versace, of course, so this has to be something. But then I totally underestimated this perfume. I actually got a decant first of Versace's Dylan Blue, and I I did think that this is an average smelling aquatic perfume. But then when I applied this perfume, I went somewhere and people actually noticed me. Even after like 7 to 8 hours of applying this perfume, people thought that I was wearing something extremely costly. And of course, this is a bit costly because this costs around 6 to 7 thousand or 8,000 rupees in India. But then, considering the brand value, considering the entire hype thing, this is still something you should be, looking forward to in 2024. People think that all these aquatic perfumes are not worth it, but then yes, this is still worth it. So, considering an aquatic, woody, and spicy DNA, this is still the goat. So these are the 10 perfumes for summers I would totally recommend. Let me know in the comment section which one you love.